So this is going to be the second half of yesterday's question and answer video. We just had so many questions, which we are appreciative of, that I needed to break it up so we didn't have like a 30-minute video. And again, if you guys could go ahead and put any questions you have down in the comments section below, I'd be happy to go ahead and turn this into a regular thing. Also, above me, if you don't know what I'm talking about, yesterday's question and answer video, above me, I'm going to have a card slide in that's going to give you a link over to the other video. Go ahead and watch that. I'll set up a card at the end of that video for everyone to come over here.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
From RV Adventure again, do you do the Walmart night stays?
Yeah, of course we do. I mean, that's why Dar first asked his question. We do stays at Walmart. The reason why we like doing the stays at Walmart is then we don't have to plan when we go to somewhere new. If our day went kind of long and we're still, our objective is to be in this town at this, you know, by the next day. Sometimes we just drive at night and we just show up even if it's 10, 11 o'clock at night and grab a spot at Walmart and crash there for the night. That way we don't have any issues with trying to find a camp spot or in the dark, or any issues with trying to get access to an RV park that say can't check us in after a certain hour. You have anything to add?
Yeah. Oh, and then it's pretty convenient. We can go and buy anything anytime we get there, and then I always felt pretty comfortable and safe. And just once that there was a couple fighting, huh, baby, in the middle of the night. Where was that?
Yeah, that scared you.
Yeah,
that really scared you. Where was that?
But we've been
we were in Birmingham.
In Birmingham.
When we first got into Birmingham, the couple was fighting and like pretty loud.
Yeah, they didn't know there were people sleeping in the RV, but she was like drunk, I think, huh? And is yelling beside the RV and sitting down on the floor. And then I said, oh no. Well, RV Adventure, he has many questions. That's the next one. What are your standard upload?
So our standard upload is 720p. I started off at 1080p, but when you start like being out on the road and uploading video on your Wi-Fi card and it's eating your data, where an average upload is like 300-400 megabytes, and you're trying to do it 3, 4 times, 5 times a week, I mean, you start getting into a couple of gigs, and that's $30, you know, right there. A couple of gigs a week is $30 a week just to upload your YouTube videos. And, you know, most YouTubers aren't even going to make that kind of money on their AdSense. I mean, they're lucky to make $30 a week, you know. At least our YouTube pays for the data that we use, but barely.
True, because Verizon is pretty expensive.
So RV Adventure asks, what's your cell service and your data plan? So Carolina and I both, we use Cricket Wireless, which is owned by AT&T. So we have AT&T towers, and we're pretty happy with the coverage area that we have. It's been pretty good. We haven't been in a lot of places where we didn't have service. Very infrequent that you don't have service.
You got a pretty good deal with your data?
Yeah, I got a really good deal on my data plan. It's not available anymore, but I get 20 gigs of data on my
$60
for $60. So that's pretty good. And how much data do you get on your cell phone plan? And
I have 5 and I pay 45.
Yeah, so we have pretty good plans, you know. I would say that's a pretty good deal. Now, we also have a Verizon Air card, which upload speeds have been really good. I think, especially for it being, you know, cellular data, you know, but it is spendy. We pay, what is it? $119 a month for 18 gigs, which isn't terrible, like, compared to what's out there, but it's definitely expensive.
Yeah, and sometimes we even go over, and then it's not 119 no more, right?
Yeah, but we haven't gone over insanely.
Yeah.
We've gone over 2-3 gigs. We have a Wi-Fi card that tells us what our data usage has been.
Yeah, but I don't know why, like just here in Panama City, it's not working, right?
Well, that's because we're way out in the boondocks in Panama City.
The next question is from Tom N 76. Did you graduate at Cornell? If yes, are you worried that this degree goes to waste?
So I think that question is directed towards me. And yeah, I did graduate from Cornell. I have a double major in biochemistry and applied economics. And I don't think that I've wasted my degree. I mean, I already have the education. I already have the knowledge. It can help me in all kinds of aspects out there. What I would say is that society has let it go to waste, because if they would allow easier ways for me to be able to work temporary positions doing that kind of work, they would still get to have me. But because that's not a common thing, they don't. But if I'm wrong about that and I just haven't found the right place to go to, please let me know. I would actually love to know about it, because we would probably have me do a lot more of that when we were going around. I would probably work in that capacity. Deb Marie 55 asks whether we're planning to do any kind of traveling to Michigan, and also what are our plans for window coverings. I'm going to go ahead and give the window coverings to Catalina, because she's pretty much, it's up to her on that.
Yeah, we decided not having any curtains or blinds. First, it's something that we have to be cleaning, or I have to be cleaning. And it gives me some more space. I feel like it's pretty ample inside the RV without the blinds or curtains. What in the future I wanna do, because we did the tinting, right? But I would like to put some black wraps outside, but just like some part of the window, and then it would cover a little more inside the RV.
Yeah, I'll go elaborate a little bit on that. We've been talking a little bit about doing a wrap. If you know how those, you've seen cars or basically trucks with like a company's information wrap. We were thinking about doing a wrap actually on our windows, so you can still completely see out, no problem, but nobody can see in. I've seen them. They're actually pretty good. Maybe we'll take the tint off, or have just one layer of tint and then have a wrap on the outside. Should make it pretty good for still being able to have that ample feeling that she's talking about, and then also for us to still be able to see out and have some light in.
Yeah, but no curtains or blinds inside.
Yeah, I don't really like them either, to be honest, guys. So I'm with her. And as far as whether we have plans to travel to Michigan, I do want to get up there. I really haven't been up there a whole lot. I've been to Detroit, which is not really that great of a spot compared to the rest of Michigan, from what I've heard from people from Michigan. It's really the only experience I've had in Michigan to speak of, other than touching down in Ann Arbor for a day or so. But anyways, the answer is yes. Eventually we do plan on getting up into Michigan. It's not on our immediate radar right now, but we will get up there and do some there sometime. You have anything to add?
No, we'll be there someday.
Yeah, there's a couple of things that I know that are up in Michigan that I definitely want to see.
Next question from Renee YC723. What's the name of the two songs you use in the videos?
The intro is called Black Coal, and it's by Tyler Gregory. And I met him at Slab City when I was out there, and so he gave me permission to use his song. Then I use a cover song from a cover artist that gave me permission for the end, for the outro, which The cover is of a song called When I See You Again. And it's by Charlie Puth. Pith. I don't know how to pronounce his name, guys. Apologize, but a rap artist that I'm forgetting right now, Wiz Khalifa. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth. This next question is from Heather, that also goes by Hiker Chrome, and the question is, are you guys going to make it back to Oregon? And absolutely, we will be through Oregon. It was on the tentative Alaska trip plan, was to go through Oregon. When that's going to happen, we don't know right now. We don't want to give up on going to Alaska this summer, but financially we're pretty strapped now. We're trying to come up with a way to make it happen. So, if it's not this year, we'll definitely go next year, right?
Yeah. Next question from Tom Isabero Mizugawa. If you travel to Asia, are you doing in your RV?
Oh, in Europe too, right? Okay. You know what? I would absolutely love to do Asia and Europe in an RV. I don't know how realistic that is. I would have to look into the cost of shipping it. I know it would probably be at least $3,500 to ship over to Europe, and I don't know how much it would be to ship out to Asia. So I think we're going to look into that, though. I think it would be so cool to be the first people that ever documented in video, in daily vlogging, a trip around the world in an RV.
Yeah, I don't know if it's doable. But I was imagining just getting the airplane and,
And I've been imagining how I could ship the RV, but I haven't decided what we're going to do yet when we start doing other countries.
Yeah. Next question from Liner Smith. What are the food we have made in the RV, and what's your favorite meal?
Well, Liner Smith is actually the person that got us to start doing the Q&A. She specifically asked us to start doing a question and answer series. So I'll let Catalina answer this question.
Oh, yeah? What are the food we have made in the RV?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't eat meat, right? And then I don't mind.
Not true, guys. She eats fish and she sneaks pepperoni pizza. Go ahead.
No, yeah, and I don't like too much cooking meat if I'm not gonna eat, but I would do it, and that I've done already. But we eat a lot of pizza. I love, and James as well likes, maybe I'm gonna show you guys, like a tuna sandwich.
How about empadão?
Empadão. That's
I
a
like
Brazilian
empadão.
dish, really nice. I'm gonna make a video showing how to make empadão. Veg, of course, but you can do chicken at home.
My favorite is feijoada. But she hardly ever makes me feijoada.
No, yeah, while we were living in the apartment, I would do the feijoada because I was still eating, and then I would buy the sausage and do the feijoada with sausage for James, right?
I love the feijoada. She almost never makes it for me.
No, but I would like to comment the subscribers that made the stroganoff, huh, baby, and showed his plate
Thomas
on
Vitti.
Facebook.
Thomas Vitti made
I love it.
Made the stroganoff, the Brazilian stroganoff.
Yeah.
So, good job, Thomas.
Next question from Aaron Arasco. Are you still want to travel to Alaska or travel to the 50 states?
Absolutely, Aaron. And we're going to get her done. We want to go and hit all 50 states, and don't know what pattern we're going to do it completely in. The trip out to Alaska was going to nail a bunch of them, but we don't know when that's going to be yet.
We are going to do the possible
We're gonna do
and
it.
impossible this year.
Yes.
To make it.
We'd have to come up with something special to make it this year, but if we don't make it this year, we will next year. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story.
Make sure you do something every single day to reduce road surge.
Peace, guys.
Peace and love.
And I tell you all about it when I see you again. We come along.